trust things because they look familiar, not because they are true. In a world overwhelmed by newness and noise, we gravitate toward signs of imperfection: film grain, weathered paper, handwritten ink. These textures are manufactured nostalgia, a kind of visual sugar that makes the future feel like it already existed. But what happens when our emotional cues are just aesthetics we've been trained to obey? When every Instagram filter is a history lesson in disguise. Roland Barthes called this the punctum, a detail in an image that pierces us, making it feel real. But if every photo can have grain and every message can look handwritten, then authenticity becomes a product. We no longer believe in truth. We trust in texture. What's being sold isn't content, but legitimacy, wrapped up in the illusion of age. And with each curated post, we become complicit in our own gullibility. Technology doesn't just change what we do, it changes how we think. When we mimic the past in our interfaces, we're not just paying homage to history, we're rewriting language and trust through designs. The aesthetic of authenticity is a strategy for control. It makes progress feel like continuity. It tells us that if something looks familiar, it's safe, even if it's never been seen before.
Understanding early computer systems reveals their mechanical ingenuity: vacuum tubes, punch cards, relay-based logic, each a foundational step in computational evolution, setting the stage for modern digital.
Roland Barthes once described photography as a document that carries with it that has been proof of something real, something fixed in time. But now authenticity is no longer an inherent quality. It's a target for manipulation. The digital age has turned the past into a malleable resource, a raw material mined to craft narratives that feel inevitable. What once required effort and evasion, like forged photographs or handwritten letters, is now done with just a few clicks. We live in an arms race between detection and fabrication. The more we refine the tools to create convincing fakes, the harder it becomes to trust what seems real. Authenticity is no longer about truth, it's about persuasions. What matters isn't whether something happened, but whether people believe it did. And if belief can be engineered, then history itself becomes just another product for sale.
All right, fellas, it's happening. The cracks are starting to show. The foundation's looking a little bit shaky. I'm talking about the AI economy, the token economy. The first one comes courtesy, of course, of Anthropic, everybody's favorite, the good guys, am I right? I love their lawyers. What ended up happening just a couple days ago is Anthropic did something called a painted door test. At least that's the term I've always heard. I think I've seen other people use fake door test, where you actually show alternative pricing.
Out of air, water, and coal, we produce a fertilizer for which Americans formerly had to travel thousands of miles.
We visit museums and fairs not to learn history, but to be sold a future. The past is no longer about memory. It's a tool for control. Postman warned us that technopoly doesn't just adopt old values. It redefines them to suit its own needs. By repackaging the warmth of analog life into sleek digital products, we're told the future has always been here. It's not nostalgia. It's strategy. Watch how history is bent to serve progress. Early advertisers didn't talk about the flaws of Rayon. They framed it as a miracle. Clean and pure, the past was not presented for what it was, but for what it promised. This pattern repeats itself endlessly. Every museum of innovation is also a showroom for obsolescence. Today, we go even further. AI tools are trained on handwritten data, not because they need it to function, but so they can pretend to be humans. The illusion is complete when the machine writes in a script that looks like ink stains and smudges. But why? So we trust them more quickly. So they feel inevitable. We don't just design tools for utility. We design them for emotional access.
The industry in this country is spending over $200 million a year to improve old products and develop new products, which mean new industries, new jobs. They are working constantly to solve problems and find ways to give us what we want, better things for less money. In any one of thousands of test tubes of today, there may be 1 million job opportunities for tomorrow.
What happens when we lose our ability to trust a photograph as evidence of something real? Barthers once said photography carries the weight of proofs. Its indexicality ties it irrevocably to reality. But in an age where images can be generated from text, even that foundational truth is eroded. The camera could not paint character. It could only record surfaces. Now we're back in the age of painting again, but with algorithms doing the work. The future will not sell itself. It will be sold by wearing the mask of what we once believed to be real. Nostalgia becomes a marketing tool. History becomes a costume. The past is no longer remembered. It's rendered in high fidelity simulations that mimic authenticity so convincingly they become indistinguishable from truth. And if you can't tell what's real anymore, who needs reality at all?